Hello, my name is Alejandra and welcome to my YouTube channel where I like to talk about my job as a certified surgical first assistant. And on today's video, I want to discuss with you the pros and cons of traveling. So I have been traveling for about a little over a year now, and so far I have enjoyed it. But there are some benefits to it and also some, downsides of traveling. So of course we're going to start with the pros or like the benefits of traveling. And the first one for me would definitely be the pay. As a traveler, you can easily double if not triple your income with traveling once you start working holidays, taking call, or working overtime. That easily becomes easy money. And I also like getting paid weekly. The second benefit of traveling would definitely be the flexibility. So what I mean by that is that I am more control of my time. When I am in between assignments, I can take off as much time as I want before I start my next assignment. I'm able to plan more things this way. The third benefit of traveling is definitely not dealing with any hospital drama. Unfortunately, there's going to be drama at every workplace. Well, that's how it's been for me. But one thing that I do like about this is that I show up for work, do my job, and clock out. The hospital drama doesn't really affect me because I'm only there for a short time, and I'm not part of the hospital's permanent staff. A fourth benefit of traveling is gaining more knowledge and definitely just enhancing your skills. There's more than one way of doing things, and you just learn different techniques as you go on. Another benefit of traveling, I think that's the fifth one so far that I've mentioned, is meeting new people, making new connections. You get to meet other travelers along the way, and you kind of have that connection already because you both are travelers, so you know what it's like to be one at a hospital, and maybe you will meet an experienced traveler, so you're able to exchange information. They might tell you things that you never know that can help you, and then vice versa. And now moving on to the cons of traveling. One of the first ones that I can think of is definitely being alone most of the time. I drive to all my assignments, and the furthest I've been is Tampa, Florida. My family members will either sometimes they will drive with me to my assignments, and sometimes they will drive back to me. And I am engaged, so my fiance does do his best to come visit me, during for all my assignments, but only for a short amount of time. But once they do leave, it definitely does get lonely. A second con that I can think of is dealing with different personalities, in your unit. Some permanent staff have a misconception of travelers. Have had people come up to me and tell me that their last traveler, spent all their time in the break room and didn't help with turnovers, so they think all of travelers are like that. But I am not one of those. Once they get to know me, and once I start to get more comfortable with them and talk more, they open up a lot more and actually, just take a liking to me. I've never been that type of person. My work ethic, I've always been a team player. I help cover call when someone calls in. I help wherever I can. And not only does that help the unit, but that also helps me get good references from that hospital if I need them in the future. And a third downside of traveling is basically feeling that like you're starting over. Once you start in a new unit, you don't know where anything is. You're not familiar with like the different rules or policy. In a way, all hospital policies are like universal, but once it's your first day, it's your first week, you don't know how that specific unit operates. So just learning where everything is, knowing all the rules, that can be challenging at first, but that's when you actually learn how to adapt quickly to new changes. And that's how you actually learn how to work under stressful conditions. That concludes today's video on the pros and cons of traveling. There are definitely more benefits to it, in my opinion, but this is only going off my experience. Other people may have different things to say, you know, but if you're an experienced traveler, let me know if you can relate to some of these things. If you're thinking about traveling, hopefully this video was helpful to you. Maybe you're thinking about traveling, but you know, something was holding you back. I definitely want my channel to be a resource, you know, and I just want to be here for all of you guys and answer all your questions. Feel free to follow my Instagram and TikTok. Even though the content I post on there is definitely different from my YouTube, you know, I'm only a DM away. I like to reply to all the messages that I receive. Thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe. That just lets me know that you are interested in seeing more content like this. If you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to comment. I'm always taking suggestions. It is hard to find the time in my current schedule to make YouTube videos. So that's why I've kind of been lacking a little bit, but you know, I'm doing my best. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again for the next video.